For the speaking activity, I choose a short speech in praise of a public figure. I chose Mark Lee because I admire him. So, well, I admire Mark Lee because he's a man of God. He really loves his family and friends. He has a beautiful way of seeing the world, love, and work. He's also very talented and hardworking, so I feel motivated by him every single day of my life. Well, I think that anyone that listens or read to my speech in praise of Mark Lee will understand the meaning behind it, and what I mean by that, like full admiration by his way of seeing the life. And well, he has a lot of work the entire year, and he still works and go through the entire like stages of his yeah, like his work, his job, which is being a singer, without mistreating anyone. He's very kind. He's known for being kind to the staff, to the fans, to everyone. So yeah, I think that's it. Well, for untranslatability, I think I wrote it wrong. Well, I choose some of the words to like try to in Spanish to try to translate them into different ways. So for cacique, I will say is like boss or governant. For cacicazgo, I'm not really familiar with that word, but I think it will be like territory, I think. Um, Trust, I will say it will be like faith or believing in someone or something. Also being like, yeah, like sure that something or someone, something is going to happen, or being sure about someone, or that someone is keeping your secret, for example. Now for garboso, I will say it's like handsome or elegant or good looking, clean. Yeah. Then for concentration, I didn't know if it meant like concentration, for example, in the concentration of the water or something, or concentration of the mind. I don't know. But I took it like as a concentration, to be concentrated. So I will say it's like focused, or yeah, like focused. Yeah, like enfocado, como centrado en algo. Then for acosado por, bueno, ser acosado por, I would say it's like being oh my god, I forgot the word. Being chased, or being stalked, or being like persecuted by someone, I will say. Then for estrepitosamente, I will translate it as scandalous or loud, like a very loud, like for example, bueno, el libro cayó estrepitosamente. I will say is like the book fell in a very scandalous way, or scandalously, or something like that. Then for fuero, I will say it's like authority. Again, as cacique, I will say like it's like boss or governant, president, maybe. And for leaving something. Wait, I wrote this in my computer. Wait. Yeah, for convivencia, I will say, for in translation, I will say coexist maybe would be a very like a good way of translating, interpreting, or having a relationship with someone. So yeah. Okay, for the diction activity, I choose this one. When the Spanish word hostigamiento is used in reference to ethnic cleansing in the former Yugoslavia, by which populations are driven from their homes, which of the following possible translation seems to the closest English equivalent? The options are vexations, harassment, and persecution. Well, I choose persecution for the interpretation because I think that this word captures like the systematic mistreatment, like the original meaning, which is a systematic mistreatment, especially on ethical matters. So I will say like this meets like the goal of the original like definition of ethnic cleansing in the former Yugoslavia. Um, like yeah, it's like self-explaining, I will say, because it's very common to hear that persecution, for example, in immigrants, or yeah, especially in immigrants for ethnical matters or racist or economical or political matters, it's done. So I will say like persecution is better interpretation to this word. Now for the quotations, quotation activity, I choose which of the following is the better transposition into English of the Spanish quotation La vida es un sueño. The options are Life is but a dream, which is a verse from a children's song. Sorry, row your boat, and the other one is Life's but a walking shadow. This is a verse from Helmet, and well, I would say that the better like option for this transposition will be Life is but a dream, because this preserves the metaphor of the original, like meaning, and also the philosophical essence to be like understood. Yeah, now for the economic discourse, I choose the first exercise. I'm sorry, this is the first exercise, which is use words from the list of common economic descriptors below in sentences describing the current state of an industry or business which you are familiar. So I choose declined, recover, increase, I think signed, no, yeah, signed, I think. Just let me, yeah. So the first sentence is the trade agreement was declined by USA. The second one is this company needs to recover from the crisis of low sales on Labubus. Then the third one is the increase on the sales on Labubus is very significant. And the fourth one is the contract will be signed by both parties in the afternoon to increase the production on Labubus in Mexico. Yeah, now for the last activity, which is Latinisms. I choose the third activity, which is you are interpreting at a trial. The defendant, a Spanish speaker who understands neither English nor Latin, appears without a lawyer. The judge asks him, "Are you appearing pro se? Should you interpret the question using only the Latin term or spell it out for the defendant in Spanish?" Well, in my opinion, I would interpret it also pro se, because I think that the Spanish speaker, like for the nature of the occasion, I will say that it's very important that the Spanish speaker knows like every concept, or like every concept, because it's very important. I mean, it's a trial. So I will say yes, I will interpret it also as well, para sí mismo or por su propio interés. So it will be like, for example, you what estás presentando por ti mismo o te estás defendiendo a ti mismo o algo así. So yeah, I will totally interpret for the well-being of the interpretation and my client also.